honorable educators, distinguished debaters, and respected audience. Welcome to today's English Parliamentary Debate. My name is Trisha Anggita Putri, and I'll be your chairperson for this round. This motion for today's debate is, this House believes that AI should be integrated as a co-teacher in a classroom. We have 4 teams competing today. On the government side, we have the opening government, represented by the Prime Minister and the Deputy Prime Minister, and the closing government, represented by the Member of Government and Government Whip. On the opposition side, we have the opening opposition, represented by the Leader of Opposition and the Deputy Leader of Opposition. On the closing opposition, represented by the Member of Opposition and the Opposition Whip. Each speaker will have 7 minutes to deliver their speech. A single knock will be given at the first and 6th minute to indicate protected time, and a double knock will be given at the 7th minute to indicate the time is up. Points of information may be offered between the first and 6th minutes. The debate. To open the case for the government bench, please welcome the Prime Minister.
Okay, as the Prime Minister of the government side, I stand firmly to support today's motion. This House believes that AI feedback is more effective than teacher feedback in improving students' performance. Let me start with our definition and stance. AI feedback means evaluation or response generated by artificial intelligence systems such as automated essay scores, grammar checkers, or intelligent tutoring systems that analyze students' work and give suggestions. Teacher feedback refers to comments or guidance provided manually by human educators. Our stand is where AI feedback provides faster, more objective, and data-driven insight that helps students improve more effectively. AI can process and evaluate assignments instantly. For example, an AI writing assistant can review thousands of essays in seconds and provide grammar, vocabulary, and structure correction. In contrast, teachers are limited by time and energy. They might have to take days to return graded assignments. This delay can slow students' learn progress, especially in large classes. With AI, feedback is immediate, allowing students to correct mistakes while the knowledge is still fresh. Human teachers may have biases, fatigue, or mood swings that influence grades or comments. AI, on the other hand, evaluates every student with the same standard. For example, an AI system doesn't judge handwriting, effort, or personality. It focuses solely on performance and accuracy. This makes the feedback more consistent and fair, especially in high-stakes learning situations. AI systems use data analytics to identify each student's weakness and strength. They can provide individualized feedback, recommending exercising tailored to that student's specific needs. Teachers often struggle to give the level of personalization due to class size and workload. With AI, every student receives attention, a kind of personal tutor available anytime and anywhere. In conclusion, AI feedback is faster, more objective, and more personalized than human feedback. Therefore, we strongly believe that AI feedback is more effective in improving students' performance. Thank you.
Thank you, Prime Minister. Now please welcome the Leader of Opposition.
Good afternoon, Honorable Chair, respected educators, and everyone. As the leader of opposition, I strongly oppose this motion. While we acknowledge that artificial intelligence can assist in the learning process, We believe that AI feedback is not more effective than teacher feedback in improving student performance. We define AI feedback as responses or evaluation generated by artificial intelligence systems, such as automated essay scoring or language learning apps that analyze students' work and provide suggestions. Meanwhile, teacher feedback refers to personalized commands, explanation, and guidance given by human educators based on their understanding of the student's context, progress, and emotional needs. True learning requires human connection, contextual understanding, and critical reflection qualities that AI lacks. Therefore, our stance today is clear. AI can complement teachers, but it can never replace or outperform them in giving meaningful feedback that truly improves student performance. Teacher feedback is emotionally intelligent and motivational. Human teachers not only correct mistakes but also understand emotions, effort, and context. A teacher can recognize when a student is frustrated, unmotivated, or struggling for personal reasons. Something AI cannot detect. This emotional connection helps teachers adjust their tone and feedback to encourage rather than discourage. For example, a teacher might say, I see you try really hard on this essay. Let's improve your argument structure together. AI, on the other hand, only provides generic statements like your argument lacks coherence without empathy or encouragement. As a result, teacher feedback sustains students' motivation, which is a key factor in the performance improvement. And teachers provide contextual and individualized understanding. Every student learns differently. Some are visual learners, others are auditory or kinesthetic. Teachers understand these differences through classroom interaction, allowing them to customize explanation based on each student's needs and background knowledge. AI feedback, however, is limited to pre-programmed algorithms and data patterns. It cannot fully grasp personal circumstances such as learning disabilities, language barriers or cultural nuances. And AI personalization is based on patterns and data, not personal connection. It cannot recognize when a student is struggling emotionally or when stress is affecting their performance. Teachers can and they can adapt their approach in real time. Even if AI helps identify basic errors, it cannot build the human growth that defines true education. In conclusion, AI can be a helpful assistant, but teachers are mentors, motivators, and guides capable of understanding the human side of learning. Therefore, for sustainable and meaningful improvement, teacher feedback remains more effective than AI feedback. Thank you.
Thank you, Leader of Opposition. Next, please welcome the Deputy Prime Minister.
Okay, thank you. I will strengthen our steam argument and rebut the opposition. The opposition might say that AI lack emotion and empathy, but our goals here is not emotional comfort, is academic improvement. AI focus on accuracy, progress tracking, and performance metrics, which are more measurable and practical than emotional support. Teacher can still play a mentoring role, but term feedback effectiveness, AI clearly wins. AI system never sleep. Student can rephrase feedback anytime midnight or early morning without waiting for official hours. This flexibility encourages independent learning and self-correction. For example, platform learning and self-correction. Platforms like Grammarly and Khan Academy instantly point out mistakes and give explanation, helping students learning faster and more actively. AI collect data from thousands of learners, identify common errors and learning trends. This allows AI to improve its feedback quality over time and even predict where students are struggle next. Teachers rarely have access to that level of analysis. Thus, AI feedback becomes smarter and more adaptive with every use. Supporting teachers, not replace them. Our stance doesn't mean eliminating teachers, it means empowering them. With AI handling repetitive feedback tasks, teacher can focus on creative teaching, mentoring, and emotional support. In other words, AI feedback enhances overall education efficiency and summary. AI feedback provides faster, fairer, personalized, and data-informed grades that significantly improve student performance. Thank you.
Thank you, Deputy Prime Minister. Now please welcome the Deputy Leader of Opposition.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Honorable Chair, educators, and the members of the House. My name is Talita, and I stand as the Deputy Leader of Opposition. I stand with my Leader of Opposition to strongly oppose this motion. I will strengthen our argument and show why teacher feedback remains superior and more effective in truly improving student performance. My leader has already shown that AI lacks emotional intelligence, adaptability, and human connection. But learning is not just a mechanical process, it's an emotional journey. Students often need encouragement, empathy, and moral support when facing academic challenges. A teacher can sense frustration in a student's tone, body language, or writing style, something that AI cannot replace. If the government say that AI can give consistency and bias-free feedback, consistency doesn't always mean quality. AI can give the same feedback every time, but if the feedback is based on a limited data or flawed algorithms, the mistakes repeat consistently too. Teachers learn from each student's interaction and evolve their feedback based on context and reflections. If AI can save teachers' time and increases efficiency, efficiency means nothing without effectiveness. Yes, AI can reduce workload, but improving students' understanding still depends on explanation, discussions, and mentoring. AI can tell a student what is wrong, but teacher will explain why and how to fix it. That's the key to improvement. Ladies and gentlemen, improving student performance is not just about pointing out mistakes, it's about guiding their growth. AI can provide data, but teachers provide direction. AI can analyze patterns, but teachers can understand people. AI can process results, but teachers can inspire results. True education is not mechanical, it's human, and as long as students remain human, teacher feedback will always be more effective in helping them perform, reflect, and grow. Thank you.
Thank you, Deputy Leader of Opposition. Please welcome the Member of Government.
Good afternoon, Honorable Chair, judges, and everyone. As the member of Closing Government, I support the motion. This House believes that AI feedback is more effective than teacher feedback in improving students' performance. Let me start by answering the opposition team's 3 main points. The first one is opposition says students trust teacher feedback more because teachers know their feelings and understand their background. And the second, they say AI feedback sometimes does not match the student's work or lesson, so it is not always correct or useful. And the third, they believe AI cannot give real motivation or build strong learning relationship with students. We agree human connection and understanding are important. However, technology today is much smarter. Modern AI can study thousands of student answers, find problems, and help in different ways, including for students with special needs or those who need simple words. AI feedback is fast and always ready. When students finish tasks, they want answer quickly. AI is always on 24 hours a day. Mistakes are corrected immediately, so students learn faster. Example, a student uses an AI app for math homework. If something is wrong, AI helps and explains the mistake right away. So no waiting learning happens now. AI feedback is fair and unbiased. Sometimes teachers can be tired or have a different opinion for each student. AI is always fair. It uses the same rules for everyone and gives feedback. That is never biased. Example, 100 students send in their work. AI checks all work with the same rules, so everyone is treated the same. AI feedback is personalized and adaptive. AI remembers what each student is good or bad and gives special exercise to help them improve. In a big class, this is very hard for teachers. AI helps all types of learners. AI can give feedback in different ways, with pictures, spoken words, or easy sentences. If teachers have many students, it is hard to help everyone in their own way. AI works together with teachers. AI does not replace teacher. Instead, it helps them by checking work fast and giving information about which student need extra help. So teachers can focus on motivating students and build good relationship. AI finds patterns helping whole classes improve. AI studies many answers and can find common mistakes for the whole class. Teachers use this to teach better and fix problems for everyone. So, teacher feedback is meaningful, but only AI feedback can really help all students learn better, faster, and more fairly in every situation. AI fixes mistakes, helps each student personally, and supports teachers so they can focus on mentoring and motivation. Therefore, for better student performance, this house should support the mission. Thank you.
Thank you, Member of Government. Next, please welcome the Member of Opposition.
Okay, thank you so much for the opportunity. Good afternoon, Honorable Chair and all the members of the House. I strongly oppose this motion. While artificial intelligence can support the learning process, it can never be more effective than teacher feedback in improving student performance. Real learning is not only about receiving information, but about understanding, reflection, and also motivation, all of which require a human touch that AI simply does not have. AI feedback may be fast and consistent, But speed does not equal effectiveness. When students receive AI feedback, what they often get are surface level correction grammar, structure, or numerical errors. The problem is that this kind of feedback doesn't explain why something is wrong or how to improve it. It stops at correction, not comprehension. Students may fix their mistakes mechanically, but they don't necessarily understand the reasoning behind them. In contrast, teacher feedback goes beyond error detection. Teachers provide context, give examples, and adjust explanations based on how each student learns. This helps students actually understand their weaknesses and develop critical thinking skills, not just correct mistakes. Learning is also deeply emotional, and that's where AI completely fails. Machines cannot detect when students are frustrated, confused, or demotivated. They cannot offer encouragement or comfort when students lost confidence. A teacher can see those emotions in a student's expressions, tone, or effort, and respond with empathy. A simple comment like, "You're improving, keep trying," can motivate a student to push forward. AI can never offer that. Feedback is not just about accuracy, it's about connection. Without emotional support, students may improve technically but lose their motivation to learn. Another weakness of AI feedback is its lack of adaptability. AI works on data, patterns, and also algorithms, not on real human understanding. It cannot sense intention or creativity. For example, if a student writes a creative story and intentionally breaks grammar rules or artistic style, AI will still mark it as wrong. Teachers, on the other hand, can recognize intention and appreciate creativity while still guiding students to improve. They can adjust their approach depending on the student's background, goals, and also level of understanding. That flexibility makes teacher feedback much more personal and meaningful. Furthermore, relying too much on AI feedback can create dependence and reduce creativity. When students know that AI will instantly correct them, they stop thinking deeply. They start writing on answering in ways that please the system instead of expressing their own ideas. Education becomes robotic, focused on efficiency and not originality. Teacher feedbacks encourages discussion, reflection, and the courage to explore different perspectives. That is what shapes independent thinkers, not just rule followers. Education should not only produce correct answers, but also nurture curiosity and growth. AI may help students fix errors, but it doesn't teach them how to think, feel, or connect ideas. Teachers can see the potential in every student and push them beyond the limits of what data can measure. Their guidance inspires confidence, creativity, and a sense of purpose that no algorithm can replicate. Therefore, honorable judges, we believe that while AI can assist in learning, it cannot replace the value of human feedback. Students do not just need correction, they need connection, understanding, and motivation. True improvement happens when learning becomes personal and meaningful, and that only happens through teacher feedback. Thank you.
Thank you, Member of Opposition. Please welcome the Government Whip.
Thank you the opportunity. Good afternoon, Honorable Chair, judges, and everyone here. As the Government Whip, my job today is to summarize, define, and strengthen our side, the government, and show you clearly why AI feedback is more effective than teacher feedback in improving student performance. The Prime Minister already explained that AI feedback is faster, more objective, and helps students learn consistently. The Deputy Prime Minister added that AI can analyze deeply, give detailed grammar explanation, and help students improve academically in ways that human teachers some things can do, especially when classes are big or teacher are busy. Now let's answer the opposition. The opposition says teachers' feedback is more emotional and personal. We understand that point. Emotion and understanding are part of good education. But our motion today is not about emotion. It's about academic performance. AI give direct, clear, and fast feedback that helps students fix mistakes immediately and understand patterns in their learning. For example, if a student writes an essay, AI can check it right away. Grammar, vocabulary, structure, and gives correction in seconds. If student waits for teacher, sometimes it takes days or weeks. So AI feedback more students improve faster and remember better. Opposition also said teacher can understand emotion and give motivation. We agree, motivation is important. But again, we are debating about effectiveness in academic improvement, not emotional support. AI is not meant to replace motivation from teacher. It works together with teacher. AI can handle technical side, while teacher focus on emotional or moral guidance. This teamwork actually makes education stronger. Opposition said AI can make mistake or understand context that might be true for older technology, but today's AI is much smarter. Modern platforms like Grammarly, Brainly, or ChatGPT use machine learning. They learn from millions of examples that keep improving accuracy every day. And unlike teacher who can get tired, AI always available 24/7 and never forgets of student progress. Now, let's reboil of government case with 3 strong reasons. First, AI feedback is fast and continuous. Students don't have to wait. They can practice anytime, get results instantly, and learn from mistakes right away. Second, AI feedback is fair and consistent. Humans can be tired, emotional, or biased, even without realizing it. AI treats everyone equal. It uses the same rules for all students, so the grading and feedback are objective and fair. Third, AI feedback is personalized and adaptive. AI remember each student's strength and weakness. If someone is weak in grammar, AI give more grammar practice. If another student is strong, AI gives advanced tasks. Now let's talk about the bigger picture. AI is not the enemy of teacher. It is a partner. Help teachers having save time, analyze data, and focus on guiding students emotionally and morally. AI support teachers, not replace them. So when the opposition says teacher can understand emotion, we say yes, teacher can teach hard, but AI trains the mind. Education needs both. However, for for academic performance, AI feedback is more effective. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, the government has proven that AI feedback helps students improve faster, more fairly, and more effectively than teacher feedback. For that reason, we strongly stand with this motion. Thank you.
Thank you, Government Whip. And finally, please welcome the Opposition Whip to deliver the closing speech of the debate.
Chair, judges, and everyone here, as the opposition whip, I strongly stand by our belief that teacher feedback is more effective than AI feedback in improving student performance. Learning is not just about correction, it's about understanding, reflection, and motivation. AI feedback may be fast and consistent, but speed does not mean effectiveness. AI what's wrong, but not why or how to improve. Teachers go beyond that. They explain, guide, and adapt their feedback based on each student's learning style, helping them think critically and understand deeply. Learning is also emotional, and that's where AI completely fails. Machines cannot sense frustration, confusion, or lack of confidence, but teachers can. A simple praise like "you are improving, keep going" can motivate a student to keep trying. Feedback is not only about accuracy, it's about connection. AI also lacks adaptability and creativity. It judges based on patterns, not understanding. If a student writes creative if student writes creatively, AI still marks it wrong. Teachers recognize the intention and originality, make learning more personal and meaningful. Relying too much on AI can even make students dependent and less creative. They start writing to please the system instead of expressing their own ideas. Education should build thinkers, not robots. So yes, AI can assist, but it can never replace the human touch that builds confidence, curiosity, and real growth. Students don't just need correction, they need connection, and only teacher feedback can truly make learning meaningful. Thank you.
Thank you, Opposition Whip. That concludes all the speeches for today's debate. Thank you to all debaters for your thoughtful and engaging arguments. The debate is now officially closed. The adjudicators will take a few minutes to deliberate and decide the result.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for debate. So today debate was interesting. All speakers show confident and good effort. And now I will give a short feedback for each speaker. For the Prime Minister, Mila, you have a good pronunciation, but still have some mispronounce and still start little bit stutter. from Deputy Prime Minister. You have a good pronunciation too, but still need an improvement in fluency and intonation. For the leader opposition, you have a clear argument with the data, but still stutter. For the deputy of leader opposition, you have a strong and clear argument. For the member of government, you have a clear pronunciation and argument. For the government whip, you have a clear pronunciation and clear argument, but still have some stutter. For a member of opposition, you have a very clear pronunciation and strong argument. And for opposition whip, you have a very clear and confident pronunciation, only have a little bit stutter.
Okay, for the ranking, the first is closing opposition, Zada and Wafa. The second is opening opposition, Alziza and Talita. The third, closing government, Aulia and Yosi. The fourth, opening government, Mila and Amel. Congratulations to all teams.
So that's all from adjudicator. Thank you.
Thank you to our honorable adjudicators for the result and valuable feedback. And once again, congratulations to all teams for your hard work and performance today. It has been a very engaging debate with thoughtful and well-prepared arguments from both sides. Whether you win or lose, you've all shown great reasoning, communication, and teamwork skills. On behalf of the organizing committee, I'd like to thank all adjudicators, debaters, and the audience for your attention and cooperation. This debate session is now officially closed. I am Risha Anggita Putri, your chairperson. Thank you, everyone, and have a wonderful day.
Recording